why the hate really started was, the Megan Fox comment. And
Love is Blind, season 6.
I remember watching that scene specifically.
Chelsea Blackwell.
Of course, we're body positive. It was never about being skinny. It was about feeling good and being healthy.
My friend said, it's Mariah Carey. How did it feel to have Megan Fox defend you?
How was Miami Swim Week?
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the Blonde Highlights podcast.
We are so excited for today. We have a very special guest. She is from Love is Blind, season 6. She is a cover girl for Supermodels Unlimited. She's hilarious. She's stunning. She is Chelsea Blackwell. Hi.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We're so good. How are you?
Same, doing well, living my best life, living the dream,
You look so gorgeous right now. We literally just had to tell our producer when Chelsea logged on, we're like, get another light in here. Blow us out. This isn't fair.
You guys look gorgeous. I appreciate it. Thank you.
How is your day today? What's going on? How was Miami Swim Week?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a crazy, crazy adventure that was. And what an unfamiliar space. I walk in with all these beautiful professional models, and here I am it's not my forte. It was so cool to be included in it and just see magic happen. It was amazing. It was so great. It was very career changing for me.
Yeah, okay, so I was following along and seeing you there. And first of all, I was like, okay, go steal that show. You looked stunning. I was like, all your outfits, everything. I was like, girl, yes, she showed up.
Oh my gosh, I did my best. I need to prepare better for things like this because all these girls were like, yeah, we haven't eaten in 2 months. And I'm walking to the show eating a chicken quesadilla. I don't belong in this space.
You're our kind of people.
But I did my best.
Yeah. Love it.
I love it.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do Miami Swim Week.
Yeah.
Cool. The energy is just so high, and people are just, there to just have a good time. And it's just so cool to network and see these awesome brands and, new swimwear designs coming out. It was just incredible to be included. So I'm so blessed.
No, congratulations. I've been modeling now for years, but I've never worked.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little humble brag.
Yeah.
But I've never been. But I've heard so much positive feedback that it's so inclusive. It's so empowering for women. It's that total vibe. How is your cover girl moment going? That's pretty badass. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
What in the name of the good Lord? And how did I get here? I will never know. I literally ask myself every single day. It is so crazy. That whole journey was so, to be even considered to be on Supermodels Unlimited cover was just such an honor. And to finally have it come out and be able to share it with everyone, it's been so special and surreal. So I just, this is a new area in my career that I'm really hoping to explore a little bit more of. So we'll see.
That's so exciting. I'm excited to see where this is going to go for you. You killed the cover, you killed all of that. So yeah, I'm really excited for you.
Thank you. I'm excited to stay tuned.
Yeah.
So we do a segment here where we do our highlights and lowlights of the week. Do you have any highlights for the week?
Yeah, I think one massive highlight is I got a new manager. So that's super fun.
Congratulations.
I still have my older one, but I have another one, which is really career changing for me. I just quit flying full time. So this is my new journey. So that is a huge highlight of my week. So
wow, congratulations. Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you. Yeah.
How just staying on that, how was it leaving flying? Like, how was that a scary thing to finally like be like, okay, I'm done?
Yeah, absolutely. I told myself I wasn't going to quit. This is my health insurance. It's my flight benefits. I've been flying for 10 years, and really keeping that mindset of this is my career, essentially. So deciding to leave and building myself to the point where I am able to leave and moving forward, it's really exciting, but it is scary. It's putting back an era of my life. So it was a really cool, opportunity to be able to do. And I'm so proud of myself for putting myself here and where I've gotten myself to be able to leave. So yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, it's such a big moment.
Thank you.
Because we both have had careers where we freelance. And so like when you leave that like job, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary, but it's a leap of faith. You have faith in yourself that, this is it. Let's make it work. So
yeah.
Aww. Do you have a highlight even with all
a highlight?
Oh, sorry, your low light. Sorry, low light. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Honestly, I really don't have any low lights. I think the only low light would be I have a crap load of laundry going on right now. So we'll say that. You guys should see my couch. I'm not someone who does laundry and folds it right away. Like it goes on the couch and then we do it. So I'm not going to show you that.
Yeah. That's what I have, a canopy bed, and I'm telling you, it's the perfect thing because I'm like, I'll just throw it over.
No, it's perfect until you start getting used to it, and then there's clothes everywhere. So yeah, no one will see my house because my couch, you can't even sit on my couch. So
yeah, it's okay. We can't see our laundry room floor. Like I have 2 small boys and like a husband. So like you open up the thing and it's like, yeah, because all they do all the time, the 3 boys, they just throw all their shit in there. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, where the hell's our floor?
Yeah. You know what? You have a family. It's just me, girl. And that's sad.
What's your highlight, Kyle?
Okay, my highlight is, this is a crazy LA moment that happened.
Oh my gosh.
Me and a friend, we were just like, it was late at night, we hadn't ate, and we're like, let's stop at the diner real quick, the neighborhood diner. And so we're in there and we're in this like very back booth and there's like 2 tables with it. And all of a sudden the diner, when we're in there, just goes completely silent. And my back's facing the door and I'm like, what is going on? What's happening? And my friend looks at me and said, yeah, oh, bigger. Oh. My friend said, it's Mariah fucking Carey. And then,
no.
Yes.
It's a neighborhood diner.
I know. Yes. And so like I can hear the footsteps and I can hear her voice and it's getting closer and closer. And she sat at the second table in our booth.
That's like a core memory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you basically had lunch with her.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, she said hi to us. Like we were literally, she was next to me. We were at the same booth kind of.
I got chills. Oh my God, you're living my dream.
She's had lunch with Mariah Carey. We can say that on record.
Oh yeah. We definitely had dinner together and we discussed all of her future plans.
Oh my gosh, I love this for you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I could just imagine like the goosebumps of just like, this could be like a whole scene where it's just like the heels coming in and like hearing her voice and just like
in a picture.
Yeah. What's your low light?
Oh, my low light is that like over the weekend I was working at a wedding that I also was attending. And so the wedding like party ran over, so they had to leave to go get photos, but I was still in like scrubby clothes. So I had to get ready for the wedding and I'm in Orange County. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to go throw this dress on in a Starbucks bathroom. So I got dressed in a Starbucks bathroom and then I'm like, oh, people are staring because then I'm in the parking lot like finishing up my makeup, doing my hair, everything.
Dead.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, I got nervous. And I was like, I got to get out of here. But then I was like approaching the church and I was like, I still don't have heels on. I need to put lotion on. So the only place nearby is I pulled over in a Taco Bell parking lot.
Amazing.
And
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
yes,
ma'am.
yeah. And I had my leg kicked up in the back of the car, tying up the heels, like the straps up my leg, and then I'm like rubbing lotion on and everything. And I'm like, this is
This is it. This is her finest moment.
Another core memory. And I'm sure you ate. I'm sure you absolutely ate. Like, let's go.
If I was a guest at that Starbucks, I would have been like, what kind of fucking powers does that washroom have right now? Like, seeing her come in and then come out. Like, how do I do that?
Women are amazing. Honestly, women are just different creatures. And I love this for us.
We are so built differently.
We are.
My highlight is, okay, so yesterday I ordered breakfast and the delivery came in one of those little robot things.
I saw your story.
Okay.
That is so cool.
How cute. I saw it. I was like, I want to keep it. Like, and then I didn't know
so
how
sad.
Right? He had a name. It said Xavier is coming to bring your food. And I was like, I saw his like
he's underpaid.
Yes, seriously. Well, because then I got the notification that I don't need to include my tip anymore. And I was like, okay, well, Xavier deserves it, but whatever.
In this economy, all right. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Now. I was literally like, his little eyes were coming towards me, and I was like, this is the cutest thing. I didn't know how to open it. And then I even felt bad, like trying to figure it out. And then I realized, oh, I have to like open it through my phone. You have to actually like unlock it through your Uber
that
app.
Makes sense.
So, really but then afterwards, when I was walking away, like I felt like I had like this like little bond with him because he was just like sitting there after, and I was like, what do I do? Like I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away now. And I was like, I want to pet Xavier now.
I saw where you said, I don't know what to do now. He's just looking at me.
Just watching me.
That is so sad. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
And the way that they like scoot away real quick afterwards, I'm like, oh, goodbye, little buddy.
Yes.
Like, they're so overworked. They're so overworked.
So cute. My low light could be TMI, so I'm really sorry, but
there's no such thing.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Okay. So this week I got a UTI. And
sis,
like, no, I mean, like to the point where like, but the night before I flew out, I was like, it was 11:30 p.m. I called the pharmacy. They happened to be
you had
open
to get on a flight
the next morning. Yes. So thank God my husband's like the gods were listening and like they were there for me because I called this pharmacy and my husband was coming back from an event he was catering and he was like approaching this pharmacy and I was like, she's prescribed me my antibiotic on like over the phone, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there's like hope. There's hope. No, she landed off the flight and got her period. So I'm sitting in like UTI periodville right now. And it's like, you know,
and
like
a UTI is honest to God the absolute worst thing to go through. Oh my gosh. I get them frequently.
It's
which
like,
is very sad.
Me too. And it's like, I'm like, just get me do you take the little black and yellow pill? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like black and yellow, black and yellow.
Should make a new song about that.
That's what that song's really about.
That's so sad. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you're doing better now.
Right. So it's getting better. It's getting better. After our last recording, I was like, I gotta go to the washroom right now. Like right now.
You know what? I will share a little secret that I learned because I do get them so often. If you take a little bit of baking soda and water, game changer. Game changer.
Like you
just like a tablespoon of oh my God, no. Imagine you just take a scoopful of baking soda. I was like, wait, a tablespoon of baking soda and water and just chug it. And it helps tremendously.
Oh, okay.
I got you, sis.
Thank you. We're stopping off at the store on the way home.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that baking soda. Alrighty. Well, we are so excited to get into so many questions with you. We have so much to unpack. And yeah, we just want to dive right in. So going into Love is Blind, how was your casting process and what initially made you say yes to doing it?
So the casting process was crazy. It was really gnarly. I was one of the only ones who actually applied for it, which was wild because everyone and their mom sent me the application. And I'm like, okay, this is really sad. Like, again, I'm single, but like, come on. So my mom sent it to me and said, they're coming to Charlotte. You should totally apply. And so I applied. I heard from them the very next day. And it was like 6 months, 7 months long process to get psych evals, questionnaires that had hundreds of questions to match you with the right person. It was just pictures constantly. So many different steps to the casting process that people don't really think about. I just realized that, what do I have to lose?
Yeah.
So apparently there wasn't much I was missing on the show, but I did it anyway. But I'm so grateful I did.
Yeah, and no, those applications are gnarly.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. They're very intense. They're very detailed. They're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's things that I didn't even know about myself when I was filling it out. I was like, wow, this is like a good this is a therapy session. Like this
I was gonna say, I'm like, this is giving therapy right now.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. So it was wild.
And knowing how people are picked apart on shows like that, like, were you nervous about like how you would be perceived? Were you a little bit intimidated by that? Like, what were you feeling about all of that?
Not at all. It's so wild. That was not even a thought in my head. I think the most I was worried about when the show was airing was, is my hair going to be frizzy? Like, is my outfit going to be like, are people going to pick like little things about my looks apart? Lo and behold, it was literally everything. So it was like such a tsunami of things I did not expect. So it wasn't, I also did not think it was going to take off like it did.
Yeah.
So, to my surprise, it sure as crap did.
Yeah, surprise. Here we are.
Here we are. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't worried about it. I was more worried about, the world kind of accepting me, but not, I don't know. I had good intentions. I thought the world was going to have the same heart I do. And that's not true in any scenario. So I learned very quickly.
And that, to me, that's just like, that pisses me off, because it's like you're going in with this like beautiful mindset. Like, you're not even thinking of all of this, because that just shows how pure your heart is, because you're like, I'm not thinking about like people being mean to me or anything like that. Like, I think it just, that's, that's a good quality, because that shows that you're like, you're pure and you've got, you're one of the good ones.
I appreciate it. I like to think I have a pure heart, and this whole experience did, like I said, show me not everyone has the same heart as you, and sometimes people don't understand that, and that's really good to look at when it comes to dating and friendships and introducing your heart to the world. So it was just a wild journey, but I overcame it. Yeah, I really did.
Yeah. You know what? I just need to say, like, when I was watching it, and like even when the episode aired and everything, and everybody is making all these comments about you being crazy and all of that, I'm not even just saying this because you're here. I did not think you were crazy. I honestly did not.
People who I drain did not think so.
Mm-hmm.
They saw right through it.
I was like, no, she is not crazy. He is not respecting her values, her needs, what you're saying. Like, this is making me uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable with this. And like, I'm not trying to like stir that pot, but like, holy gaslighting. That's all I'm going to say. And
period.
I think that your like, I don't want to say behavior or anything like that, but just like maybe how your emotions were coming out, I feel like was not because you're just like some crazy ass woman who's just whatever. I think it's truly like the situation in the lack of respect that was shown towards you. So just so you know, Absolutely. Like, we're like, and you know what? Like, I'll be the first one to say, like, I've been fucking crazy in a relationship, like batshit. And you know what? When I look back and reflect on that, it's like, that's not me. That's the unfortunate circumstance that I was in, that I emotionally was like trying to regulate myself in, and I was constantly being disrespected. And it was coming out. You're like, just listen to me, you know, you just want to be seen or heard. So
right. Yeah. I feel like any, relationship where you're not meeting each other's needs, like you're gonna come out and people are gonna view you expressing what you need in a relationship as crazy, and that's really sad. It's also a heavily, heavily edited show, so they're only showing, and it's how TV works. And I signed my life away, not in a bad way, but I gave them the opportunity to do that. So that's why I wasn't really upset at my edit. They're making their coin, like make that bag off me. I love that for me.
Yeah.
But in certain circumstances, like they're showing me having these breakdowns, but they're not showing why, and at the end of the day, we were not each other's person at all.
Yeah.
But I was really trying to figure that out. So that's where and I am emotional. I'm very emotional, and I'll never apologize for that. That's something really beautiful about me, and I love that about myself. So, but when you're on a show and the only scene they show of you is you crying, people are gonna have a different perspective of you just being this crybaby. But I'm really not. I just, I feel emotions big, and I will never apologize for that.
No.
Yeah. And it's such an easy cop out to just call the woman crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And most of the time, it's just like a woman who isn't taking someone's shit, and she gets called crazy because of that.
Amen. Amen. Absolutely.
And I think it's just in the terms of how they painted you and all of this and the editing and stuff is it really bothered me, because I was like, you just have such an amazing personality. And I think
thank you.
And you can tell that there's this genuine kindness, and how you were saying, you're I wasn't even thinking of people being mean. And it's why couldn't they show that side and put that out to the world? You know what I mean? Because that's what the world needs, not
totally.
But I mean, it's reality TV, and we're all living for it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like that. Are you guys watching Love Island?
Not right now. It's on my list for when I get home. So
get on it, girl. It's there's a girl on there, and it's the same thing. She's bringing in the views. And so they're going to keep her around. And my emotional rampages, people were waiting for each episode. What is she going to crash out about now? And I'm like, you wait. You wait.
If you thought that was good.
Keep watching. My Chipotle order's wrong, and I absolutely lose my shit. Keep watching, guys.
It's the bride of Chucky up in here.
Exactly.
My crash outs would be wild.
Oh my God.
Man. It's people too on the internet were just saying all these things. And I'm like, imagine putting such a toxic relationship, any toxic relationship you have had, imagine airing it to the world.
Oh my God.
It would not be good for you. And it wasn't good for me. So don't be judging. Listen.
Yeah. No. Oh my God.
I didn't care about the cameras. I did not care. I didn't give a shit about the cameras. I didn't care about the producers. I did not give a shit. If I had a problem with my partner, I was expressing it. And I've always been like that. So
no, good for you for doing
amazing.
That. You need to speak your mind.
Yeah. And one thing we want to get on too is we see some things where you were talking about being on a GLP-1 journey, and I'm on a GLP-1 right now too, and losing weight.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I think it's helped with my inflammation a little bit too, which has been really good.
Oh,
but
it's so wild because people don't talk about the good side effects. They only talk about the bad side effects, and I don't drink. Everything is minimal now. I feel better. I sleep better. It's really impacted my life in the most beautiful way. I've lost almost 50 pounds, which is absolutely insane.
Good for you.
I just, good for you on starting that journey. I love that for you.
Yeah. And so it sounds like you've had a pretty good experience with it. But have you received any sort of criticism about it?
Oh my God. I can like the color blue and people will say shit. Especially, I have been very open on my socials. I'm never going to be someone who sugarcoats. I'm never going to be someone who lies. I would never want my community that I have built to ever question my honest, what I'm doing to have a glow up
Yeah.
I would never lie. And so I have been very open about it. And I am getting ripped a new one, which I do not care because it's my body, it's my choice.
Yeah.
I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I look the best I've looked in years. I'm the most confident I've been. Like at the end of the day, the haters are gonna, like I said, if I say I hate like the color blue, they're gonna come for me. And so it is what I want to do. And if you don't want to do it, that's great. I love that for you, but don't come for me. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and you know what though? Like I've been on it for going on a year now, and I think there is like such this like stigma about it, and there's all this like hate towards it. And it's like my doctor actually didn't put me on it for weight loss. I got put on it because I've been trying to get pregnant now for almost 2 years. And I have PCOS and endometriosis. So my doctor actually me on it to help me sort of like regulate my hormones, because there's so much positive. And actually, there's a lot of doctors that have come out and said that before it was a big weight loss thing, it's actually been used for PCOS for years. And the way that it has changed my life, like when I have my periods now, like before I was bedridden, I've had to cancel jobs, I've had to leave jobs because of my period, like being on set and all of this because I physically can't move. And the way that it's actually helped regulate my body, my hormones, every month coming up to my period, I'd be like, I want a fucking divorce, Michael. I hate you. There was one time
expecting to say that.
Right? No, like literally there was one time my mom, I was like, get the car, I'm coming home.
Mom,
yeah, like, pick me up. And honestly, like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
we get it.
See, this is what people need to talk about. Is
Yes.
more positive changes rather than weight loss. Like the energy, the sleeping better, my skin's better. You know, everything is so much better. Obviously the proof is in the pudding. I've lost, you know, almost 50 pounds, but people think it's such a cheat and like you're losing weight by taking the shot. No, I'm inspired and I feel so good now where I want to exercise. I want to eat cleaner. I crave vegetables and fruit and better things for me. And I never did before. It's changed. I had such an unhealthy relationship with food and it's completely changed that relationship. So people need to speak on that more.
And I think it's also too, like when you are someone that's bigger and you're trying to lose weight and you are doing everything. I mean, I was walking 5 kilometers a day. I was doing everything. I went on Weight Watchers because I was like, for me, like I've always been really, you know, body positive and body acceptance, but I'm like, I'm trying to have a baby. So like, I actually need to lose some weight. And when I couldn't lose weight and I was doing everything, it is so frustrating and it's so discouraging. So now having a tool that is used as a tool, it's not a cop out, which how people are like, you're taking the easy route. It's like, you know what? I've been on this fucking journey my whole life struggling. Like, give me a bone here. You know what I mean? And it's a tool though. You know, you still have to do all of the positive things for yourself.
Right. Because if you don't, you know, that's when you don't feel good. And something that I really enjoyed about myself on Love is Blind, essentially, is that I'm a very positive person, like a body positive person. I am, you know, I loved that I was the thicker girl. I love that I wasn't stick thin. But at the end of the day, I felt like shit. I felt like absolute crap. And so, yeah, of course we're body positive. It was never about being skinny. It was about feeling good and being healthy. And I'm finally there. And so, you know, I don't give two craps what anyone says about anything. The haters are going to hate no matter what. At the end of the day, it's about how I feel about myself and how I feel, and my health and everything is so much better than it's ever been. So pop off, queen. Pop off for you.
Yeah. We're popping off. There was clearly a lot of online bullying that happened for you, but to a degree that I haven't really seen in a really long time. It kind of went in this super fucking viral wave of just, I don't even understand. How did that affect you? Like personally, for your relationships, your life? Like, how was that time for you? What was that?
Oh, it was so wild because obviously, why the hate really started was, the Megan Fox comment. And I remember watching that scene specifically and giggling. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so silly. Like, what a cute little moment. Like, that's so dumb. Like, you dumb girl. Like,
Yeah.
that's so funny though. Didn't think anything of it. I forgot I said it first of all. Never had a second thought in my mind about it. And I remember that night looking at my phone and going through my message requests, and it was like death threat after death threat. And I'm like, oh no, like people are pissed. Like people are really, really mad. And this is not looking good for me. Um, Navigating that world was so strange and so new for me. Not a lot of people can say they've, introduced themselves to the world. And so, like I said before, I wasn't worried at all. I was like, maybe people will think I'm a little quirky and a little weird, but I don't think people will hate me and, come for my neck.
Yeah.
So I really didn't I wasn't prepared like I should have been. So navigating it was like, holy shit. What do I do?
Yeah.
And I'm always someone who I never want to burden people with, my problems. So I wasn't really going to anyone. I was truly, truly navigating it myself.
Oh.
And that I'm so proud of myself because it was it was hard, but I know who I am as a person. I know my soul. I know my heart. I know who I am. I'm so loved and I'm so kind and I'm so genuine. Those people don't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know me from this crazy edited show. And so staying in that mindset and staying positive, therapy, obviously, and staying true to who I am and keeping that, positive mindset. I've always been super positive and kind of looking at it like, okay, I can overcome this.
Yeah.
And I did. And I navigated it so well. And I'm so beyond proud of myself. And yeah, I think that if I didn't and if I hid under a rock and I just, allowed it, it would have changed my whole world, and I didn't. I went on there and I spoke about it. And yeah, it was a crazy, wild thing that nobody really has to go through. And then when you do, you're like, oh shit, like this is intense. So yeah, I'm just proud and I'm way stronger than I could ever imagine.
Yeah. How did it feel to have Megan Fox defend you? And did that help at all?
I mean, Megan come through, let's just say.
It was so unexpected. It was so unexpected. I was so embarrassed more than anything. Like, oh my gosh, this poor girl. Now her name's attached to my name for the next couple months. And so embarrassing. And she came out and really was the girl's girl. And it was just such a cool moment for me. And especially like such a cool moment for like the damn haters, like,
no, she's on your side. Like,
yeah.
But again, I think that like, that just shows like you're just so pure. You're like, oh my God, poor Megan has her name attached to mine. Like, that is just like the sweetest thought process. Like,
shit, if you couldn't even look her up without, even her stuff now, people are commenting, and saying stuff. So, yeah, God bless her. Poor thing.
You know what though? Good for you for just like staying true to yourself and just being like, you know what, I'm going to get through this. Cause I remember when some of the things were going down and there were some videos that you put out and I was like, yes, girl, when you were just like, guys, help me out. Like you were just playing it off, like almost like you were just kind of laughing it off because it was just almost such a silly moment. And I just found it really disappointing that is something that they decided to take and run. And as a production team like that, like, what that can do to someone. Like, I feel like they knew exactly what they were doing. And I think that that's disappointing. And like, I might get a lot of even hate or shade for this, but I was really disappointed too on how Vanessa brought it up at the reunion. I felt it was very much like what you did to yourself
I mean, out of all the things they could have asked me, that was like the one thing.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, I have so much to speak on. And like, I still don't care. It's honestly, it's funny. I never really was so bothered by it because at least that was why I, got hate. I wasn't a mean girl.
Yeah.
And if that's why I got attention, then so be it. I'd rather it be like that than me be an asshole. So, it was wild. Yeah. I think that me going out and using humor really, really, really changed, like I said, everything for me because I wasn't allowed to do content when the show was airing, and I did it anyway.
Oh, okay.
And thank the Lord I did.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord I did.
Yeah.
Because it really changed everything. If people got to know me for me, and, I wasn't coming back being like snarky or bitchy. I was making fun of myself. And that's what I've always done, So thank the Lord I did.
Yeah. No, good.
And what a great moment in pop culture history of that example in the end of like women supporting women and kind of like laughing off certain things and just like it. I think that was a good conclusion and a good lesson for a lot of people.
Totally. Absolutely. Yeah, it was a really, like I said, I forgot I even said that. I forgot everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
But mine was so honed in on. And of course, I compared myself to the hottest girl in the world, like, bitch.
No. I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like, and like, we can totally cut this if you want. So like just saying like, I saw it. Like I did. Yeah. It wasn't like you were crazy. Like it wasn't like you were delusional. Like I genuinely saw it. Like and again, we can cut this. I still see it. Like I don't think that you were being off the cuff by saying that. Like I really don't.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. I think looking back on it, a lot of people were mad that, it's Love is Blind. We're not supposed to be talking about our celeb lookalikes. But everyone was doing it. People were drawing each other. Everyone was saying there's celeb lookalikes. And so when I'm hearing it, I'm like, all right, and I also said I get Katy Perry on the plane and I get Adele. So it's like, this is so targeted.
Yes. Yes.
So, and it worked out. And thank you, Love is Blind, because that's what put my name on the map, essentially. So
bad press is good press. Like,
you're
like, I just got new management today. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like almost 2 years after the show.
Did you get in any trouble for making content during the time?
No. Thank God. I think it was just like a scare tactic. We had a few times where we weren't allowed to do any podcasts. We weren't allowed to do any media. And that was hard because, people were really reaching out to get my side of the story to see like, damn, is this girl crazy or like not? And I couldn't speak, but I was doing the content anyway. And, thank God.
Yeah. What are they going to do at that point?
Yeah. It definitely was like, all right, like keep quiet. They really wanted me to wait until the reunion, but thank God I made the content because they didn't ask me anything.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, and again, it kind of goes back to the whole thing of how, especially when women come out of a reality show or just in media, it's always about the appearance. So how does that make you feel that it was just like, once again, it's about a woman's appearance? I feel like even with some of the other girls on the show, when they go and they do an interview or something, it's just all about their appearance or their weight or you know what I mean? Like what are your thoughts on that? And do you feel like the guys kind of get it a bit easier?
I think that Jimmy and I, just speaking on our terms, we both took the brunt of the looks, and people were really coming for both of us, which was so crazy because, I was painted as such an insecure, I'm lacking confidence. I've never been that bitch. Yeah. I've never been that girl in my life. Like, have I struggled with confidence? Sure. I think every human has at some point in time. But that was never a concern for me. And that's why I was really attracted to Love is Blind and what they were doing. It was working and it was amazing. And so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. I have a great personality. I think I'm beautiful. I think this is gonna be such a good place for me to meet someone. And when like the people were coming for my looks, I'm like, damn,
like
calling me Natalie Nine.
Yeah.
I know I have a big forehead. Like, shut the freak up. Oh, God.
Like, I brought so many other things to the table.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, listen, it's just so silly, but I'm so glad. I'm so grateful that I have the mindset I do because it does not bother me. It's never affected me. It's never sat with me that people think certain things about me. There's been things that I've, seen online that I never thought of before. And I'm like, oh, damn, like, do I have a weird shaped nose? Like,
Yeah.
what? But no, but I don't, like, people are just so strange and so sad to pick apart anyone who isn't affected by it. So they're still coming for my neck. You know what? Pop off. You're just
off.
boosting my numbers, baby.
Yeah, I'm getting that engagement. Thanks.
Yes.
Getting those brand deals from you. Like
Exactly. So it's just been a journey. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just so beyond grateful for my mindset.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for anyone like experiencing online hate?
Stop reading the comments. We all know that. Don't read the comments and just stay true to yourself and know, these people, like I said, just don't know your heart. They don't know your soul, your friends, your family. You do. Stay true to yourself and stay busy. Girl, stay busy.
Get a hobby. Yeah. You're gonna need like 5 hobbies. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna come no matter what. You can be the most incredible human on the planet and you're still gonna get some sort of backlash.
Yeah.
That's great advice.
Yeah, exactly. I always have to just laugh at it because I'm like, you have to be in a certain mindset to just get online and start doing that,
I mean, the time, like the time people have. I think I posted something. I'm not even gonna give this person any more clout because I already posted it. Spent like commenting on all of my pictures.
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
no.
Where's the time? Like, I wish I had that time. I wouldn't use it that way, but
Man, what's that like? To be able to sit there for hours doing this?
There were like paragraphs on each picture. I'm like, wow.
Could you
Maybe go to a
imagine?
Spelling. Like,
Yeah.
spell before you do.
Yeah. Could you imagine just having like being inside that person's head? Like, I feel like it would just be
It's
so
so
exhausting though, too. Like, imagine just getting that riled up about nothing, like
it's really sad, and it just shows you like mental health in America needs serious help, and to focus on it. Honestly.
Oh, so what are your your plans now? Like, is there anything that you want to share with us? Or is there anything you have coming up that's really exciting?
Yeah. I think there's some exciting stuff coming up that I'm excited to share. Stay tuned. My podcast is launching, so I'll be on the line with you guys, which is really cool. Yeah. I'm really just doing it for myself and talking about, confidence and self-love and everything that I am as a person to show the world, like, here's Chelsea as Chelsea rather than Chelsea Love is Blind. So yeah, I'm really excited about that.
I'm really excited about that. That will be amazing. And I think it's good because again, you just brought so much more to the table, and just you can tell you're just salt of the earth. I think that's the thing where it's just the purest, and I think that you're gonna be so successful in that, because especially as someone who's been through a roller coaster of what you've been through, I think that especially women will really, really connect with that. And I think that you're gonna just light up the world with that. So congratulations. I'm sorry if I missed that. I'm so excited that you're doing that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just really pumped about it, and it's a new space for me, and I'm excited to explore it. And navigate it, and it'll be a journey. I'm excited for it. It's really just showing I was really slingshotted into this space and I've come very far. So,
Good
yeah,
for
I'm excited to help
you.
girls who are struggling with confidence and self-love, and it's going to be really great.
Good.
Yeah, and you're just doing so good with the social media. Like I was really going through it last night, like with your socials.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she is really killing it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is not where I belong. It's not, but I'm making space for myself. And I feel like, I'm doing my best. I feel like we're always doing our best.
You do belong here. Like the world needs this like purity and this like kindness and this like you do belong here. And like, we're always rooting for you. And just so you know, like I'm actually having a full circle moment with you right now, which may be creepy. But when we first started the podcast,
Yeah.
when we first started the podcast, this is when the height of everything was happening. And we did an episode on like online bullying. And I was like, I was so pissed off for you because I was like, she's the fucking coolest one on the show. She's so funny. She's like, like even when the doors open and you came out, you just have such personality. And like you being you though, like that's what I loved. And I know that's what a lot of people love. So yeah, I love that we're having this full circle moment. You're on the show. So thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we went to bat for you.
Yeah, we were rooting for you.
Thank you for your service. People are literally fighting for their lives for me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? It's amazing. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, to finish this up, we play this game called Creepy or Cute, and it doesn't mean that it's creepy, but it's just a positive or negative, and we just have random phrases, topics we're going to throw at you. It's just like rapid fire.
Okay.
It's not serious. It's goofy.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Do you want to start or should I start? You want to
Sure,
go?
I'll start. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Airplane skincare.
Cute.
Yes.
People that move at sloth pace.
Creepy.
Christmas caroling as Mary and Joseph at an old folks' home.
Cute.
A deer in headlights.
Oh no, creepy.
Okay, but your costume for that though, amazing.
Wait, I'm tying it together. I got the last one. Wait, okay, cute.
Yeah. Day 4 at an all-inclusive.
That was so cute. So cute.
Okay, and this one, my favorite, faking Aussie accents at the bar. Okay.
Sexy and all.
Listen here, girl. I feel ya. I feel you.
Listen, I can't do an Australian one, but I can do a British one, and people still buy an Australian. I don't know why I said Australian, but
okay, this is so funny though, and why I brought this up is because. And like I've been notoriously known for this, that as soon as I start drinking or whatever, I turn into a British person and like I will go. And then I lived in Australia for a while. So then mine went between like a British, Aussie, like I don't even know. So I was like,
she's a cultured bitch.
Yes.
I love this. That's amazing. Oh my God, my soul sister. My friend gets so embarrassed because we went to Austria and I would do it everywhere. I don't know why. It's just the alcohol really gave me, confidence.
It does something, yes.
And the more I drank, the less I lost the more I lost my accent. And then people were like, are you mental? Yeah.
Like, someone get me a water bottle.
No.
Yes.
I love it. That's so
my
funny.
God. We have another full circle moment where like in the future we're like in a bar together drinking and we're doing accents.
we have to. It's a must.
Yeah.
It's a good time, Life's not that serious.
Because we won't even do just accents. We have a whole other life, whole other careers, everything.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So good. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We will be sure to like link all of your stuff, but like we don't need to. Everyone knows who you are.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys. This is amazing. I love chatting. It was like talking to friends. So we love that.
I feel like
good.
we're like besties now. Like,
yeah. We're official. We're official.
So thank you so much, guys, for listening, and we will see you all next week.
Hey, bye.